Alright everybody, thanks for coming and checking me out. Got to bear with me, I'm old school, I'm an old head. So this new YouTube phenomenon, that's a new point of growth for me with social media and whatnot. So let me tell you about the project we're doing today. And I do a lot of these little, I'm going to try and do more tech videos about some of the Nissan projects I have going on and different things I'm working with and these maneuvers I'm busting. But basically I am going through and depinning a wiring harness from a mid-2000s, I say 2003, 2004, I believe it was a 04 Infiniti G35, same thing as the Nissan 350Z. So right now I got my pin out here and my pages, and I'm going through and I'm just going to tell you some of the stuff that I'm going to pull out that I won't need. Some of it's already labeled here in my wiring harness, but I'll go through everything with y'all. So I'm doing an 05. I'm setting my harness up as an 05. I'm going to run an 05 computer on this VQ35de. The reason I'm going to do the 05 is because the 05 and 06 rev up models, which is one of the later versions of the 350Z, the later models they made, they have a tunable PCM, which will save me from having to go standalone and get a aftermarket PCM or computer. So the schematics are about the same. I've seen a slight variance between the 2005 and the 2004 or 3 schematics, but the only one that I saw that was questionable is in 05. They have it called pin terminal number 2. They have it as a orange wire, whereas this 2004 revised version has pin number 2, terminal number 2, as a yellow wire. And you can find this in your FSM. It's EC-99 on the 04. I believe it's like a later number for the 05. So the first page, EC-99 on this 04, I kept everything. That is throttle control motor, which has to do with the electronic throttle control. We've got O2 sensors, intake valve, timing control, solenoid, and that's it for your first page. So different circuits involving those functions. I'm keeping all that there. I need that. I went through and took a color code. I highlighted pins that I had a question on in purple. Then I highlighted pins I'm going to remove as in yellow. And the key things I'm going to keep, I put blue, or I didn't do anything to them. So the next page, the first circuit I'm pulling out is power steering pressure sensor. That needs to go for my build because I'm not running any power steering. No power steering, no air control, air conditioning rather, and we ain't doing no emission stuff. So I got an old car I'm building, so I don't need any of that. Pin 11, 13, 14, 15, 16 are on section EC100. I'm keeping all that. So pin 11 is intake valve, timing control solenoid, bank 1, I need that. Cam position sensors, pin 13, I need that. It's also pin 14, bank 2, I need that. Knock, and some other stuff. The next circuit I eliminated, or I'm going to be eliminating, is terminal number 32. That is a purple wire, and that's the evap control. Since I'm not doing emissions, I don't need evap. Next page, I'm keeping all that, injectors and O2 sensor. The next page after that, which is EC103, I've got some more circuits I can eliminate. Bear with me, it's a sunny Saturday afternoon. It's my day off, so I'm chilling, I'm having a beer, Today we're getting down with Molson Golden, so that's what you see me nursing on. Alright, so on EC103, the first circuit I'm removing is terminal 43. It's a, I believe, blue wire with yellow stripe. It is evap canister purge, volume control solenoid. I'm getting rid of evap, so I don't need that. Another evap sensor I'm pulling out is 48, pin 48. I'm keeping pin 47 because that is throttle position sensor. I'm keeping pin 50 and I'm removing pin 49, because that pin 49 is air conditioning. So I keep 51, 50, 51, and 55. The next, hold on a second, okay. The next page, EC104, we're at terminal number 68. So that is power steering again, so that's coming out. And then pin 70, there's refrigerant pressure sensor, that's coming out. Further on, I got to, actually I'm gonna skip ahead and tell you what, based on my research, and we'll come back. The next sensor we're pulling is the EVAP, which is pin 117, green and yellow wire, I believe, with the blue stripe. You have to double check on that, but I believe that's the accurate information. Again, anything I'm telling you here, double check yourself. I'm not responsible for any problems you have. I'm not responsible for any complications, technical issues, personal injury, anything like that. I'm putting that disclaimer out right now. If you use this video, use it at your own risk, because I'm not claiming to be a mechanic or anything like that. So, just a guy. The next circuit, and I had a question about, and I had to do a little research on, was the CAN communication line. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep anything with CAN communication. Now, I have to double check on that. I'm not 100% sure, and maybe in my part 2 or part 3 as we progress through this harness, we'll come back to that. But I believe the CAN communication line, the APP sensor, which is pin, CAN is 86, the APP sensor is 90, 91, and then you get CAN again at 94. So I believe I'm keeping all that. I'll go back to verify in my next video. The next circuit I'm going to take out, that I highlighted, I had a question on, is the ASCD. That's all cruise control related. Anytime you see an ASCD in a Nissan, it's cruise control related. That is pin 99, green wire, yellow stripe, that's coming out. We're going to keep our stop lamp switch. That's pin 103, that's purple with a blue stripe, I believe. The next switch is the 102. I had a question on that, so that was purple. That is my park neutral switch. Throttle control motor relay, that's going further in. Accelerator pedal position sensor, I got to keep that for now. I might get rid of the sensor controlled throttle cable and pedal. I might jump into like an earlier, like a 03 or 02 Nissan Pathfinder and see if I can make some of that stuff compatible, eliminating the need for electronic throttle pedal. The next I'm going to get rid of is a fuel tank temperature sensor. That's 107. I don't need that. I'm running a aftermarket fuel pump, and that's running, I believe it's a Walbro 255 gallon per hour. I have to check the specifications on the fuel pump. It's been a while, but I'm not using the stock Infinity stuff, so I can get rid of all that. So I don't care about the fuel tank temperature sensor. And then 108, we've got another ASCD brake switch, cruise control. I can pull that again too. I don't need that. So that's pretty much it for the ECM. It's not going to be a long, drawn-out project. It's going to be something that's fairly, at this point, straightforward. The only updates I'll probably make, and that'll probably be in my next video, or the next one of the series when I get to it, will be how I decide to go with that accelerator pedal, having the sensor on it. I could keep things simple and be stupid, you know, keep things simple and keep everything to the original G35 Infinity spec and not complicate. But I think that, you know, I'm a person that likes to eliminate unnecessary functions, and so, you know, if I could get rid of that throttle sensor function and just run a manual cable control throttle pedal, I'd rather do that. So, but we'll see. I'll let y'all know. If you have any questions or comments, you could, you know, hit up this YouTube channel and I will put in the description, I'll put a link for our website blog, where I also have a lot of tech stuff, older stuff that I might not have in front of me, but still good information. So, all right, appreciate y'all checking me out.